Hey, boys and girls, I want to tell you about a really big mistake that I made last week, okay? Are y'all all ears? You ready to hear what I did wrong? Okay, I had to pay for it too. Last week, I decided to play basketball with my 3 grandchildren. Now, Miss Frida did the Sunday school lesson, the joint Sunday school class, and she was talking about being old. Well, Miss Frida tried playing basketball with teenagers at my age. Boy, was I old. And I hurt. I was fine. Then on Monday, my back started hurting. And every time I would turn, it hurt. And so this week, I brought what I've been using. I have had Icy Hot on my back. I have had the heating pad on my back. And I have had a leave to be able to try, and it's been all week long because I'm old and I knew better than doing that. Now, I beat some of them, okay? I'm just saying, okay? But boys and girls, sometimes we all make mistakes, don't we? And sometimes we do things that are wrong, which I knew it was wrong to play basketball with teenagers, but I did it. But sometimes we do things that are wrong, and we have to pay the consequences. Like sometimes you might tell mama or daddy a little white lie. You might say something, they'll say, "Did you clean your room?" And you say, "Yes." And you know you didn't. And what happens? You get a spanking. Or you get, what used to kill me is to have my daddy look at me like, "Oh, I'm disappointed in what you did." You know, when you look at things like that, we look at those mistakes that we made and we have to pay the consequences for them. Well, boys and girls, what we need to do is to remember to think about things before we do them. Just like I should have thought about playing basketball, but I didn't. And we need to think about the consequences of those sins, the consequences of things that are going to happen. Boys and girls, do you know that we all sin? And God sent his son Jesus to die on a cross so that we could have forgiveness of those sins. Now, I had to turn to the heating pad and to the Aleve and to that Icy Hot to make my back feel better. But all we have to do is go to God and ask for forgiveness, and God forgives our sins. See, he sent the remedy for forgiveness. He sent his son to be able to forgive us of those sins. So boys and girls, I hope you'll remember the next time that you want to do something bad, or you want to tell a little story to mama, or you want to smart mouth mama or daddy, that you'll remember not to do it. And I promise you, I'll remember not to play basketball anymore with grandchildren, okay? Let's walk real quietly up to Children's Church.